Debbie Irving, I think, reached out to me probably a couple of months into my tenure at CCI. I think she called me up and told me about this book that she wrote called Waking Up White. And she asked me to read the book and to do some sort of discussion with her. I think it was at some theater over in Cambridge. Now, I'm not going to lie. When I got the book, I was like, okay, this white lady wrote a book called Waking Up White. That sounds real special. So I read the book because I didn't want to show up for the conversation unprepared. I mean, I was supposed to ask her questions about the book. And I can be honest, Debbie and I have become deep friends, actual friends in the past couple of years. When I read the book, there was nothing in the book that I was not aware of. However, I thought that she had tapped into a profound ability to connect with a certain class of white person who is often unable to hear words like mine or Aditi's or someone else's. White people that need racism framed in a neat, tidy package. That is what Debbie does and does extremely well. In my other persona as a writer, Black Girl in Maine, I often use Debbie's book as a absolute starting point if people want to have a conversation with me. If a white person wants to talk to me about racism and they tell me they don't know anything other than what they feel, I tell them I have this book. You need to read this book. You can't even talk to me unless you read that book, because otherwise we're not even on the same page. As I said, Debbie has become a dear friend to me, and one of the interesting things is that in the past 2.5 years, like I said, I met her, I read the book, still kind of like, I don't really know. But one of the things about Debbie is that she is willing to admit when she makes mistakes, and I feel like our friendship has been like the living laboratory of racial relationships, where we've had missteps. Recall a summer where something happened, and a few weeks later she sends me an email and was like, did I do some white lady stuff? You did some white lady stuff. Yes! And I don't say that to call Debbie out. I say that because she knows we've had tasty burgers at 2 in the morning. So, like, you know, you have friends you can have tasty burgers with at 2 in the morning. You can say these things even in a room full of people. And I realized that she has a level of honesty in her work as a white woman that I feel like a lot more white people who do this work need to have. The ability to recognize when you F it up and to be able to walk it back, but at the same time to also be able to call somebody else out, because the reality is, even though I'm black, I don't know everything. One of my degrees is in African American Studies, and I mess it up too. But I think that one of our challenges in this nation around race is our inability to be just uncomfortable on a personal level. So it is an honor for me, having watched Debbie's journey with her book, taking her many places, to present her with this award. So I'd like to welcome Debbie up to the stage.